Published time 26 September 2017 0423. Edited time 26 September 2017 0701. Food, water and medical aid are top priorities for Puerto Rico after a Category 4 storm lashed the island, but the U.S. territory also needs to deal with crushing debt on collapsed infrastructure, said President Donald Trump. In a series of tweets on Monday evening, Trump said that Puerto Rico's debt to Wall Street and the banks must be dealt with as the island continues to fight for federal funding after Hurricane Maria. Most of the island is without power, entire communities are flooded, and tens of thousands of residents were told to evacuate as several dams could fail at any moment. Texas, Florida are doing great, but Puerto Rico, which was already suffering from broken infrastructure, massive debt, is in deep trouble. Donald J. Trump at Donald Trump September 26, 2017. Its old electrical grid, which was in terrible shape, was devastated. Much of the island was destroyed, with billions of dollars. Donald J. Trump at Donald Trump September 26, 2017. Owed to Wall Street and the banks, which, sadly, must be dealt with. Food, water and medical are top priorities and doing well. FEMA. Donald J. Trump at Donald Trump September 26, 2017. Trump's social media announcements come after Puerto Rico's government asked a federal judge for up to 4 extra weeks to meet key deadlines in its bankruptcy proceedings, Reuters reported. Hurricane Maria further worsened the island's already fragile infrastructure. Read more. Travelers stranded at Puerto Rico airport after Hurricane Maria. Court papers filed in U.S. bankruptcy court in San Juan. The Puerto Rico Fiscal Agency and Financial Advisory Authority sought urgent permission from federal judge Laura Taylor Swain, who currently oversees the Commonwealth's $72 billion bankruptcy, to obtain a 4-week extension in discovery proceedings in the case. The authority also asked Swain to reschedule an upcoming court hearing from October 4 to October 18, and to move the hearing from San Juan to the federal court in New York, where Swain is based. While Democrats and other critics have accused the Trump administration of not paying enough attention to the island after the historic storm, White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders said the federal government has provided help as quickly as possible. The federal response has been anything but slow, said Huckabee Sanders. Once we have a greater insight into the full assessment of damage, then we'll be able to determine what additional funds are needed, but we are still in kind of that fact-finding process. If most Americans cared that Puerto Rico is part of the U.S., Trump's handling of it would be rightly seen as worse than GWB's of Katrina. David Cleon at David Cleon September 25, 2017. Trump tweets this weekend about inflation. 10 Trump tweets this weekend about Puerto Rico. 0. Kyle Griffin at KYLEGRIFFIN 1 September 25, 2017. There are millions of our fellow Americans on Puerto Rico facing great danger and suffering. Trump's silence and inaction is appalling. https://coxv6mg8siq4. Steve Schmidt at Steve Schmidt says September 25, 2017. A federal control board which oversees Puerto Rico's finances has authorized $1 billion for hurricane relief, but Governor Ricardo Rossello says the Commonwealth will inquire about more funding, according to Politico. On Monday afternoon, residents evacuated from the northwestern corner of the island were told to stay put as the Guajataca Dam could fail at any time. Stay away or be swept away, the San Juan office of the National Weather Service said in a flash flooding warning. River banks and culverts can become unstable and unsafe. Stay away from evacuated areas until told by emergency officials it is safe to return. Flash flood warning continue in effect for some of the western municipalities of PR. Proxmiriapic.twitter.comg8du60lc2f, NWSN 1 at Nwasawan September 25, 2017. Nearly 70,000 people live downriver from the dam. Governor Rossello said he was working on the assumption that the 120-foot 35-meter dam would eventually collapse, Reuters reported. Redmore moved to higher ground now. Puerto Rico dam failing after Hurricane Maria. I'd rather be wrong on that front than doing nothing and having that fail and costing people lives, Rossello said. Most of the people in the near vicinity have evacuated. It remained unclear whether he was referring to all 70,000 residents in the area at risk or only the several hundred nearest to the dam. About 320 residents from the nearby towns had moved to safety, Reuters reported, citing local media.